Alrighty guys, I think we're live now. I think everything's going right. Alrighty guys, so right now we're just watching basically Amazon. I have the live feed going for YouTube. I also have the Cisco WebEx program going. So here is our live trade room over here. Those of you that can see, here's our live trade room over here. I have the screen sharing going on, which is also brought up here. Now, here's the thing. You guys that are seeing the chart, you could have the close-up of the chart with the Cisco screen sharing. Okay, but when I'm drawing, I'm going to draw on the main screen here. So you're not going to be able to see my drawings unless you're watching the YouTube. But like I said, the YouTube is delayed a bit compared to the Cisco WebEx, I think. So if you guys could hear me and it sounds fine, please say yes in the trade room now on the website. Okay, great. Great, sounds good. All right, guys, now this is what I ultimately wanted, where you guys could see me, watch me. You guys could hear the news going on in the back room, the live news wire. And let me put that up a little bit, actually. And you guys could watch my charts. So this is exactly what we've been wanting. And this is great. My phone's dying, though. Prevent my phone from dying. Let me get the charger now, so we don't have one of those situations like we always have. I think I can put it right here. I think that works. Let's see. No. No, it does not work. Okay.
Turkey's Erdogan announces that they are ready to facilitate Russian investments in Turkey.
Alrighty, great. So everything's working now fine, guys. The phone is charging. Charts are up. Screen sharing's up. We got the chart on. We got the CNBC on in the background. We have our news wire on in the background. So you guys should be able to hear everything. Yes, Jerry, what I suggest is just listening to the Cisco You guys could hear me on the WebEx, right? If you could hear me on the WebEx with no delay, then I suggest doing that. The people who can't hear me on the WebEx, they're the ones that are not members, so they deserve the delay. Only members could view me on the WebEx. Alrighty, guys, so let's just start now. We could start taking a look at some of this stuff. Why is that, Bill? Everything should be fine. You guys can hear me on the WebEx, right? Great. You guys can hear me? Great. All right, guys, so mute the YouTube so there's no delay. The Cisco WebEx is the fastest live streaming thing out there. So the YouTube's going to be delayed by about 30 seconds. Alrighty. Alrighty, everyone else can hear on the WebEx. Alright, great. Guys, so what we want to do, like I said, those of you that are members, you could go in our live trade room, the santarelliexchange.com. In the background here, you can see it. That's our trade room. I have the Cisco WebEx on there, so they can also hear me live. YouTube has about a minute or 30-second delay. So if you want, you could have both things, both live streams. You could have our Cisco WebEx. That way you can actually see the charts on our computer, close and personal. And then you could have the YouTube and watch me in the background, because they're not going to be able to see me drawn on the charts, because this is an overlay on the screen here, so they're not going to see me drawing on the chart. So the YouTube channels for that. Cisco WebEx is if you guys want to see the charts up close. Okay, so like I said, YouTube's a little bit of a delay. Cisco WebEx is quick, so mute the YouTube one and keep the Cisco WebEx. And if you're not a member, go to the santarelliexchange.com, use promo code TRADE. Alright, so first off, guys, let's look here. Let me make sure this is the same chart here. Everything's live. This is still going. This is good. Alright, guys, so first things first, let's take a look at the Amazon chart here in the background. Alright, guys, so you guys know our trade plan. We're in the breakout momentum cycle when we're above the 10-day simple moving average, okay? And as you can see in the background here, we are trading above the 10-day, okay? The 10 days, the yellow simple moving average. We're trading above that, but here's the thing. I want to see if today's candle is below yesterday's or Friday's candle. If we stay within that candle here, that tells me, hey, it's just a flat day, and we might see a further move later on this week here. So as long as we're not below the previous candle, that's a great sign for me. It's a sign we're going to continue the breakout momentum. Now, here's the thing. If we have the candle below the previous candle, then I would say their chances are we might retrace back to that 10-day SMA, which if you see the 10-day SMA is a little above 1800. So that's how the stock right now is at 1829. So I know that if I see a candle with my trade plan that's below Friday's low, the body of Friday, then we're going to possibly retrace to that 1800 area, around 1810, maybe 1805. So that's what I'm watching and looking for now. As you guys can see, Amazon in the chart, here's the swing trade chart right here. I always like having my middle screen, one of them with the day trade chart. That way if I want to see a day trade, if I see a day trade with our trade plan, I can quickly jump in and out of it. And then to the right, this is the swing trade chart. So to the left, this is a 1 minute, 1 day chart. That's what I use for day trading. And then to the right here, I use a 6-month daily chart. So each one of these candles over here represent 1 minute. Each one of these candles over here represent 1 day. So it's very important to know the difference. Our trade plan works for swing trades and day trades. You just have to differentiate from the two. And that's how we do it, from the today, 1 minute, and then the 6-month daily chart.
National Retail Federation said that the U.S. consumer, while more cautious, has not stopped spending.
Let me tell. Excuse me. Could you start sharing the live link to our YouTube and Facebook groups here? I want more people to start watching us live right now. Do that quick. No one knows we're live yet. Gotta get on that. Alrighty guys, so again, Amazon here is just in the no trade zone. Let's take a look at Nvidia though. Nvidia. And if we bring that up, so again, to the left here, this is the today 1 minute chart. And to the right, this is the 6-month daily chart. And as you can see, Nvidia's been in breakout momentum cycle. The beauty of it, if you guys remember, I made this chart for you guys, and it's actually on our Facebook group, Day Trading Stock and Options Room, the Santarelli Exchange. You'll see right when we had this crossover right here, you guys are watching on the chart right here, right? Right here is where... That's a great job, Andrew. Andrew McDonald in the trade room just said that his account broke $7,000 for the first time this year. Nice job, buddy. All right, so again, let me see. And Andy, you could call in using your computer. You could. But I'm suggesting that probably your microphone and audio is not working. All right, Nvidia, if we take a look today in 1 minute, it's getting up to that 20-day. So take a look here. Here's today's chart. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. So as you can see, to the left here, this is the 1 minute, 1 day chart, and then to the right is the 6-month daily. We're still in the breakout momentum, and like I said, the beauty of this, you could see in our Facebook group right here in the beginning of February, when we had the SMAs converging, this is when I said, guys, we're having a breakout momentum cycle is starting, and it's starting higher. You guys could see that. It was incredible, and it's been nothing but going higher. We made a trade the first few days here, but didn't get in later. Yes, good job, Andrew. Really happy to see that. Chris Velez, you're next, buddy. It's time to start helping you. All right, again, guys, so if we look here, let me get my drawing tools up here. All right, so as you can see, guys, this is the Nvidia chart for today. On the left-hand side, this is the 1 minute today chart. On the right, this is the 6-month daily chart. Okay, so as you can see right here, we're getting up to that 20-day SMA, and then what's happening? We're pulling back down. Okay, we got up to the 20 SMA here, which is also our area of resistance. It failed, and it came back down. Okay, now it just got up to that 20 SMA again. What's happening right now? She's coming back down. So this is what we're watching for all day. We're watching for these patterns. Right now, we're seeing it get up to the 20 and then fall. Up to the 20, fall. Up to the 20, and right now she's currently falling. until you get a break in that cycle. What could cause a break in that cycle? Well, news. That's what we're watching for. Anything with the China trade deal, anything with the economy, politics, that's what we're watching for. Also, we're listening to live news feed in the background, Benzinga Pro. That's what I use. You can also use Bloomberg. That's around $2,500 a month service. But news is important. So you guys can hear in the background. If there is something, you'll hear it. Let me make sure it's on. Yeah, they're on. They're just not talking much today. So guys, like I said, we're coming up to the SMA, falling back. Up to the SMA, falling back. That's what we're watching. Until we hear some other news that persuades the market to move otherwise, we're in breakdown momentum on Nvidia. But that's on the 1 day, 1 minute. Because right now, when you go over here and look at the 6-month daily, you'll see right here is, if you guys go to our Facebook group, Day Trading Stock and Options Room, and then in parentheses, the Santarelli Exchange, you'll see a picture of the Nvidia chart when we first alerted it in the trade room. It was at $140 a share, and it was just having the SMAs converge there. So we knew we were going from the breakdown momentum, no trade zone, and then the breakout momentum. And this chart here illustrates that. You can see the green channel, that's our breakout momentum cycle, and we're still climbing. And then today on the left here, you see this is the 1 minute, 1 day chart, and we're in the breakdown momentum for today so far. So right now, it's just basically watch, listen, see what's going on. That's what most Mondays are like. You know, you're trying to look, see what's going on with the news. And if you guys have something to talk about here, we could go. Now see, Apple again, look at this chart here. Guys, now take a look at Apple, okay? What did we talk about with Apple? Yes, Eric, we will go over Facebook in a second here. Alrighty, guys, so Apple now, let's bring that up in the background. Let's shut this light off, see if you can see it a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, please use your microphone. Mute your mics.
I'll be back off.
All right, guys, so as you can see in the background here, we have the Apple. Let's get up the drawing tools here one more time. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Apple chart. This is the 6-month daily chart, okay? The 6-month daily, as you can see, we were in the breakout momentum from far left here. From July all the way to October, we were in the bomb cycle, okay? And then from October until November, we were in the NTZ, okay? And then from November to mid-January, we were in the BDM, breakdown momentum. And then as you can see here, from mid-January until currently, we're in the bomb cycle, breakout momentum cycle. And guys, this is what I do for everything, every chart I'm looking at. First, I'm categorizing it into what cycle, what phase is it in. Breakout momentum, no trade zone, breakdown momentum, and then as you see right now, we're in the breakout momentum cycle again. What's our target? Our target is going to be 200 to 210 a share. Why is that? Well, we have resistance going all the way back here, right around here, that we're looking at. And that's going to be our target profit area. Okay, so that's going to be our target profit area, 200 to 210. Dow's only down around 107 points right now. It was down around 150 now. So we're starting to pick up a little bit. Let's see if we could get some buyers stepping in the afternoon here and take us higher. All right, guys, now I want to start looking for some trades here. And Apple's really breaking out here. In fact, I might get a trade on Apple for the April. Do I want to do the April 18th or the May 17th expo? That's the question. Wow, look at how expensive it is. The 195 strike call. Well, let's say the 200 strike calls for the May 17th expo cost $650 by $655. That's quite a bit of money. Last traded at $652. So you need the stock at $213 to make a 100% return. That's a big move. That's a very big move. So let's look at something maybe like the April 26th expo. That's a little bit more reasonable here. I like the prices on this. We get that China trade deal. That should be great for this. All right, so maybe the April 26th. Let me see when the earnings are. Let's look at the calendar here. AAPL. Earnings are the 30th of April. Okay, so April 26th is basically going to be the last I could go here. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to jump in this now. I'm going to get the April 26th expo. I'm going to pick up the, let's do the 200 strikes at 360. I'm going to do, so 10 contracts is going to be around $3,600. I'm going to do half of that for now until we get news on that China trade deal. Let's see. So if I buy to open, that's going to cost $1,800. It's a cheap trade. All right, let's get in it. 360, it wasn't executed. It just jumped to 370. I'm going to cancel. Let me make sure it wasn't executed. Alrighty, I'll cancel that. I'll put in 365, see if it gets filled. There we go. It got filled at 365. So I got 5 contracts for around $1,800 for the April 26th 200 strike calls on Apple. AAPL April 26, 2019 200 strike call at a net debit limit order of $3.65 a contract. So that's going to be a swing trade. And we are currently in the green on that trade. Alrighty, now let's see. Eric asked about Facebook. Alright, so let's take a look at the Facebook. Let's look at the 6-month daily. Eric, Facebook looks like it wants to pull back. I would not go long on Facebook just yet. She might pull back to that 171, 172 area. Then again, she might break out this afternoon. We have to see. It's a Monday. That's why we usually sit back on Mondays, because we usually have quite a swing on Mondays. Let's see here. Apple still breaking. Amazon is, or not Amazon, Apple is running here. Looks good. All right, so did you guys hear me on the Apple trade? Guys, please mute your microphones. I can still hear some noise in the background. All right, guys, any other stocks you want to go over? I'm going to just start doing my regular research here in a second. It's the Apple 200 strike call for the April 26, 2019 Expo. Small trade, 5 contracts, $1,800. That's for now until we get that China trade deal. If we have that China trade deal, then markets, I feel, are going to make a larger break higher, and I'll adjust to it.
Irish Prime Minister Varadkar on Brexit says he is confident that we will reach an agreement. We are seeing the Alpha article on Parateum, the ticker TEUM.
And so you guys, what's really nice about this, if I want to watch today chart, I just put it up here. And this is what's really nice, guys, when I can just sit back, watch the charts here, make some trades on the other computer, just watching our chart setups. We're seeing what's going on with the news. We have the news feed in the background. We have our chart. We have our trade plan. And we know how to execute our trade plan. And it really just comes down then to the discipline and patience of knowing your trade plan and executing those trades. I put the light off, guys, so you can see the screen a little bit better. I don't know if it helps or not, but. So, Robert says, do you think Amazon's going to keep dropping today? Well, Robert, take a look at the YouTube channel now. And we'll go over that on the big screen here. All right? Let's take a look. Let's get the chart up. Okay, so let's use the red one here. Robert, this is for you, Robert Call. Okay, he just asked in the trade room, he said, Dave, what do you feel about Amazon? Do you think it's still going to go down for the day? Well, Rob, what I'm looking at here on Amazon, I'm seeing that it's trading in the no trade zone most of the day today. What's a no trade zone? When the candles are trading between the SMAs. You know, breakout momentum is when you have the yellow, the blue, and the red. The breakdown momentum, you have the red, the blue, and the yellow SMAs. So like I said, when the candles are trading between the SMAs and you have failure of the trade plan, like I said, the breakout momentum, breakdown momentum, and you're trading in a tight range like this is the no trade zone. This is the NTZ. Okay, NTZ is the no trade zone. It's flat, guys. You know, a lot of you ask, hey, how do you have the discipline to sit here on flat days? Well, you know, first off, I've been doing this for quite some time. Secondly, like I said, guys, there's nothing going on yet. You know, why are you going to trade when nothing's going on? You asked about it breaking down. What I'm going to be looking at, if it breaks down from the candles at 9:45 and 10. So 9:45 and 10 a.m., those candles and the wicks on those candles, they created the lows of the day. So right now, Google, or Amazon, I'm sorry, is still holding, let's see, let's undo it here. It's still holding the lows from 9:45 and 10 a.m. So we're not heading lower until we break those lows. So we've actually climbed since then, but like I said, it's been nothing but the no trade zone. So you're going to stay away from a stock like that. Well, I'm going to stay away from a stock like that because there's no money to be made, in my opinion, with my trade plan. And like I said, it's just going from 1827 to 1830. That's a $3 spread. So if you're trading options, you could look on the option chain, you could bring up the delta and theta. Delta is how much that option is going to increase for every dollar the stock increases.
So believes we can find operational solutions in a no deal. also saying that the EU stands firmly behind Ireland.
So like I was saying, guys, you could look at the option chain. When you're trading in a tight range, especially with Amazon and $1,840 stock, if you're trading within 3 points, a 3-point range, let this guy shut up here.
Today.
So like
they want an agreement with Labour Party on Brexit as soon as possible.
All right, shut up there. Alrighty, so again, guys, we go back and we look here. A 3-point difference between the 1827 and 1830. That's the range we're staying in. So if you wanted to, you could actually go to the Amazon chain here, look at the April 26th Expo. You'll see that the 1830 strike call costs $1,560. Well, you could also look at the delta and the theta. The delta is how much that option is going to increase in value for every dollar the stock moves in premium. So if Amazon moved $2 here, for example, and it has a delta of 0.50, that means this option is going to increase by $1. Okay, so if it costs $56, you buy one contract for $5,600. That means if Amazon goes, God, come on. So that means if Amazon goes up that $1, this is going to increase by 50 cents per contract, which if you have 2 contracts, there's $100 there. So like I said, if it moved up that $3, okay, what's your max thing? If you bought it for $5,600, you have one single contract and it has a delta of 0.50, it moves up $3, that's $1.50 a contract you're making. If you have one contract, that's $150. So do I want to be in this tight range just to make $150 while I'm risking $5,600? That doesn't make sense. You're going to stay away from a trade like that. And that's the discipline that you guys need. You know, when you see something that's trading within a tight range, you stay away from it. What's your max gain going to be? Because we could go over these all day. It's just simple math equations. If you're looking at the delta and the theta for these on the option chain here, like I said, and if it has a delta of 0.75, it increases $1. You're only making $75 and you're risking $5,600. So when we're in the no trade zone, let me get my chart back up here. So when we're in the no trade zone, you know, when you're trading between those SMAs, you know, this is where you want to stay away from. Now, like I said, you guys know how our trade plan works. When we're in the consolidation or the no trade zone, what are we looking for a possible trade? Well, if we break above this box, you know, then we buy calls. If we break below this box, we're buying puts. And it's that simple because we're using the support and the resistance on this channel at the no trade zone as our entry and our exit points for long calls or puts. So it's really simple. You just got to wait for the right setup, guys. And as you see here, as we're talking, it's still trading within the no trade zone. Now let me see what's going on with the rest of the market here. Okay, let me change that then to the black. You guys should be able to see that better. I could change the themes to dark. There you go. Now, could you guys see that better? Let me know if you can see that screen better now. Could you guys see the YouTube screen better now with it black? Good. Attaboy. We're getting a lot done today. I like this. It's just there's so much going on. My mind, guys, my mind is blowing here. Seriously. There's so much going on. I'm trying to keep up with it all. Oh, that's much better. Definitely much better. See if you guys speak up. See how much better things could be? All we got to do is work together here. All right, Amazon just broke the 50 SMA. Let's see what happens here. I'd love to see it get back up to 1837 today. Hello? Are you posting those in the Facebook groups? On our YouTube channel?
Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMG, now hitting a 52-week high.
CMG hitting a new 52-week high, guys. Let's take a look. Maybe we can find a trade on CMG. Wow, CMG is not looking bad here. You know what? I might jump in CMG for a day trade. Maybe we could pick up something. It's expensive though. Quite expensive. Let's see what's going on the calendar for CMG. Earnings are the 24th, guys. Earnings are April 24th. It looks like such a promising chart here. If you guys see, this is the background here. This is the 6-month daily chart on CMG. Okay, guys, so as you guys can see, this is the CMG chart here. I'm on the screen. I'm going to draw some stuff here. So what are we looking for, guys? So first off, as you can see, here is the no trade zone. Okay, you guys can see that.
25% here, EFOI.
Alrighty, guys, so you can see this. This is the no trade zone, right? So we went from the no trade zone. Right here, we had the crossover of the SMAs. What happened? We broke out, and then what happened? We came back down to that 20-day SMA. Look how clear it came down, touched it, and then bounced higher. So it bounced higher, and then what happened? We had a phase. What is this phase called? This is a consolidation phase, guys. So we had consolidation. You see, we had a breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout, profit taking, consolidation, breakout, consolidation. Now we're having that next breakout. So this looks nice here for another nice breakout. Maybe 1720, 1725 target. It's at new highs, so it's hard to judge where it's going to go. But this is a beautiful breakout momentum cycle right here. Like I said, you had the crossover way back here when it was only $450 a share. So if you followed the trade plan and got in when it had that crossover back middle of January, it was $450 a share. Now it's $716 a share. That's our trade plan, guys. You know, you just have to expand it, use it on whatever it is you like to trade. I've been mostly focused on tech lately. You know, Apple, Nvidia, Facebook, Amazon, Google. But you could use the trade plan on whatever it is you like to trade. Twitter is one of the ones. Also, Snap. Snap is going to be another nice one. So Twitter's at around $35 a share. I can definitely see that getting up to, you know, 36.50, maybe 37. Let's take a look at Snap. Snap is breaking out big again, guys. I'm going to jump in a Snap trade. This is way too cheap to stop. I'm going to get the October 18th Expo, though. Okay, I want some time. Wow, look at how cheap they are, too, for the Expo. All right, the October 18th, the 12-strike call. October 18th, 2019. I'm going to go with the 12-strike call at $2.30. I'm just going to let it execute. 1 penny is not going to make a difference for me. I'm going to get 20 contracts of this. It's going to be around a $4,600 trade. Let's take a look at the 1-year chart. Let's go back a little bit more here. What's going to be my target? My target is going to be about $15 a share. And remember, we have plenty of time with this expo, so I definitely like this. It could come back, though. This is what you have to think about as well. You know, I'm looking at it now. You know, it's just starting to break out. Well, it started its breakout back at $5 a share. That's when we should have been in. You guys see this crossover right here, right? You see this crossover on January 28th? It was at $6 a share then on January 28th, guys. That is when we should have jumped into Snap here. So that's following our trade plan to a T. If you jumped in then when it was $6 a share, you would have doubled your money on just buying the shares. Oh man, how did I miss that? All right, so our new target for Snap, I mean, look at how high it was. Guys, please mute your microphones. damn, I want to get in Snap here. Let's look at the today chart. All right, guys, so in the background there, you see Snap. Let's take a look at the 6 month. Let's look at the 1 year. So, guys, here's Snap chart right here. Okay, as you can see, let's get our drawing tools up. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, we have a couple cycles here. Okay, here is the BDM. The breakdown momentum cycle. As you can see, it follows our trade plan. This is from August all the way up till January. You were in the breakdown momentum cycle. Notice how well, too, it was holding the 10 SMA. And then once we got to November, it started trading in the no trade zone up to the 20 SMA. Broke down a little bit more, and then we had that SMA crossover here. So, again, guys, if you're looking at this breakdown momentum cycle from August all the way to January, okay, and then what happened? Well, if you're looking, we had the SMA crossover on January 28th. We were just talking about it in the trade room. January 28th, we had the crossover. It was a little bit above $5 a share. Snap. This is Snapchat, guys. So this is Snap, S-N-A-P. Okay, and as you can see, this is the 1 year daily. So each one of these candles represent 1 day. And you can see Snap. It's in breakout momentum cycle right now. It's still climbing higher. Target is 14 to 15. I'm looking at the October 18, 2019 Expo. I'm looking at the $12 strike. It's $12.33 a contract. I'm going to place my order in for this right now. I'll put it at $12.34 a contract. Buy to open. Place trade. And now I'm in it. All right, guys. I am now in Snap. I got 20 contracts. October 18th. 2019 $12 strike at $2.34 a contract. Total trade of around $4,600. Okay, so that's for the October 18th monthly expo. So again, now when you're watching this trade, what are we watching for? We're watching for it to hold the 20 SMA. You see it came down to the 20 SMA here in January and February. Then again in March it came down to the 20 SMA, and then in April here it came down to the 20 almost here. So that's going to be our target. The 20 SMA is going to be our bounce target, and we should have gotten this way back earlier in January, but as we're looking here, we have resistance between 14 and 15 is resistance, R-E-S-A-N-C-E. So resistance, we have our support at $5 a share. So if you were an advanced option trader, you could go out and sell $5 strikes and bring in some premiums for that. That's support. Okay, so you have the support, we have our resistance. We're in the climb cycle now of this breakout momentum cycle. We're still climbing, and we're going for a resistance, $14 to $15 a share. We have plenty of time with the October monthly expo, so that's going to be the plan for that. Now, guys, here's another thing. How can you decide what this option is going to make you by knowing a price target and knowing your Greeks, your delta and your thetas? Do you guys want to know how to calculate this? Let's say it gets up to 16 bucks a share. Do you want to know how to calculate what our gain is going to be on this trade? If yes, type yes in the trade room now and I'll go over it. If not, I'm going to move on to something else. Amazon jumping, they're saying. Let's take a look at Amazon quick. Amazon's breaking out. Nice, guys. Take a look. Here's Amazon chart right now, as you guys can see. Let's get this chart up. All right, let's use the blue. All right, guys, what happened here? Well, something different has happened. Something different. And if we look, okay, we were in the no trade zone. This is the no trade zone. This is the resistance from the no trade zone. And this is the support, okay? So if it broke this, like I said before, we were going to buy calls. Remember, it's on the video. Rewind it. I said if it broke below, puts. So what are you looking for? It just broke that resistance. Now it's climbing higher. We have candle over candle higher. We have clear, yellow, blue, red SMAs. We're in the breakout momentum cycle right now on Amazon. So we'll see what that does. Let's exit this out so we can see the live chart here. And we can just watch it. And she's still climbing. 1831, climbing 1832. Our Apple trade that we made is in the green. Amazon is breaking out big here, guys. 1833. It's in breakout momentum. If you're a day trader, this is where you could enter here. Target 1837.50 to 1840, which is our closing point from Friday. We posted on our business page this morning, my assistant actually posted about Alexa, the new products. They're talking about that on TV right now, which is causing Amazon to rocket higher here. Amazon is announcing new medical providing services with Alexa. You can now ask Alexa, what is the best cardiac surgeon near me? What's the best cardiologist near me? And she'll give you the best reviews, who's the best doctor. And Amazon's planning on expanding this. You say, hey, who's the best trading service out there? And Alexa will say, Santorelli Exchange. So we'll see how that progresses, guys. But that's big news for Amazon, and that's why you see Amazon climbing here now. And it broke that resistance. So again, we have our trades. Our Apple trade is up. Our Snap trade is still same price where we got it. Not much going on. It's 11:30 now, guys, so the afternoon lunch slowdown is going to be starting soon. And I'm going to rest this now and review it. And let me know what you guys thought of this session. If you guys like this, we could do these daily. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you. We'll be back at 1:30.